AI is
going
designed to
help
make
them.
good employees more powerful.
That's a good way to put it. Yes.
And here's the interesting fact. Tell me how you feel about this. 96% of businesses will not make it 10 years. 80% of businesses won't make it 5 years. 60% of businesses will go out in the first 2 to 3 years. That's a fact prior to AI.
Yeah.
It will be a fact after AI. Businesses still won't make it. So who are the businesses that make it? The businesses that make it are the businesses that design themselves around processes, right? McDonald's is a process, #1 restaurant in the world. Might not be the best food, but clearly people haven't minded for 70 years, maybe 80 years. You know, McDonald's, it's as crazy as that sounds. McDonald's has been here almost 80 years.
Yeah.
Like it's an insane long time. And they feed 1% of the world every day. Welcome to the Utah Business Spotlight. I'm your host, Peter Anthony. And of course, I am here with another incredible business owner, and she happens to be beautiful, and she has the coolest stories. But first, you need to like, you need to subscribe, you need to share, you need to tell people about this. This is the place where we support Utah businesses. We put them in the spotlight. We help more people learn about them, know about them. And most importantly, we help Utah businesses do business with other Utah businesses and people. Man, Melinda, it is nice to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You look ridiculously good today, man.
Thank you.
Holy cow. I was saying, your hair is on fire. It's awesome, baby.
It's funny when I actually brush it.
I know, right? It's like, oh, Peter, why is your hair so good? It's gel, you know, right? Yeah. It's like I woke up and I put crap in it. Yeah. So I want to start. First and foremost, you're a stud at what you do. You've done a tremendous amount of things. Now you're going in a couple of directions with your marketing company and your agency and doing really fun stuff. But I want to start with something that's so cool is the name of your company, and how you came up with that name is a story in and of itself, and it must be heard. You guys have to listen.
So it started years ago, about 8.5 years ago, when I adopted my dog. So I was searching. I wanted a goddess of snow of some sort. So I just started.
And why would you want a goddess of snow?
Because I love skiing, snowboarding, everything snow. It's kind of my life. I also ski patrol, and I've been doing that for years. So it's just in me. It's in my blood.
I know. And you're a hotshot skier, man.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you. It's fun. And so I just wanted a goddess of snow for the dog name. Yeah. And so I started researching, and I came across this one, the Greek goddess of snow, which was Khione. And it's Khione. And Khione. Correct.
Khione, yep. Mark that down because we're going to test you later because there's important things associated with this name.
Yes. So, and I honestly couldn't figure out how to pronounce it. And but I knew that was the name. And for the first week, I had to keep repeating it when people would ask me. I was like, oh, it's Khione. So it's spelled funny, hard to pronounce at first, but once you get it, you got it. And so yeah, she's a boxer dog, and luckily she loves snow because when I adopted her, it was in the spring. She had never seen snow, but she loved it. So I was like, okay, great. So then my dog means so much to me, has been there with me through everything. And
is that the dog's name?
Yeah, Khione.
So the dog is named Khione.
Yes.
Oh, that's a part of the story I didn't even realize. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So Khione's a doggy too.
Yeah.
Oh, now I love the name even more. And a female dog?
Female, yep. And she is the best. I've
seen pictures.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Funny, and she's goofy, and she inspires me every day and motivates me, and has just been there, my rock, through so many hard things in life and so many great things. And she's my adventure partner too. So when I wanted to start a company,
we should have brought her on the podcast. I should.
Next time,
for sure. We'll film you out by your home.
Yeah.
With Khione running around. That'll be great.
She would love it.
Oh man.
So then when I was deciding to become an entrepreneur and start my own company, my own marketing company, I was thinking of different names, and I was like, I have to use Khione. Khione is the only thing that really makes sense. I know it's kind of hard to pronounce. That might be hard for people at first, but I was like, it only makes sense that I did that. So I started Khione Marketing. And so I'm still running that business, but I have switched gears recently.
That's cool, man. Well, Khione is just it's an incredible, sometimes people choose names that really kind of, honestly, I've heard millions of your names and they suck, right? They just, right. And they're, here's the problem. If you can't be nice about marketing, your marketing's either good or it's bad. And there's not really an in-between because mediocrity is bad. So it still falls into the bad side. Like you don't do mediumly well marketing and get more clients. Correct. You don't get any clients, which is bad.
Very bad.
So anything from no clients or not enough clients is still bad. So if I need 10 clients a month and I'm only getting 7, that's bad. That's still bad marketing, right? So I hear so many, and people start with the names and I'm like, oh my gosh, you spent so much time on a name and you have no plan, So I love the name Khione. I think it's so cool.
Thank you. It means so much to me.
Oh man. So share with us about the transition from skiing to marketing, which is I was a little bit of a ski instructor in my youth and president of my ski club, by the way, in college. But I was only the president of the ski club because I could sell a lot of tickets and ski for free.
Not surprised.
Which is, I'm going to tell you a story that actually has marketing, and now it's going to all come together while you're in marketing. So I'm going to tell you about my ski story, and then you're going to tell me about your story, how you started Khione.
Sounds good.
Is that cool?
Yes.
When you go to college and there's all in your orientation, there's all the clubs are on the field, right? They're in and going from table to table. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I want to do? And I was a skateboarder and I was like, okay, cool. There's a ski club. And I was like, I'd only skied a couple of times, but I really dug it, and I was really good at it. Obviously I was skateboarding my whole life and I was picked up by a couple of companies. So I was like, oh man, I'm going to tear it up. I'm going to be, so I get there and there's 100 people at the club meeting, right? There's 100 people, but all of the other people were seniors and they graduated. So there was nobody in the club except these 100 people who wanted to have a club. And then the officers from the school come in and they say, okay, in order for you to be an official club, you have to have a president and a treasurer and a vice president. And I was like, I'm just listening. And I was like, okay, cool. So someone asked me to be the president. They said, Peter Anthony, you're so good at speaking. And I'm thinking to myself, I am actually a terrible speaker at the time, right? I was only 18, 19 years old at the time. And so this was my second semester. So I was like, well, okay, cool. What do you guys want to do? So they vote me in as president, which I'm like trippy because I'd never been president of anything and I wasn't very popular in high school. But now everybody's screaming and like, Peter, Peter, Peter. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I guess I'm the president. So I become the president of the ski club. I'm like, well, man, we're going to have a ski club, we got to ski. So how many people want to go skiing 10 times this year? And everybody raised their hand. And I said, well, we should be skiing for days. I want to do 30 days of skiing. I think if I did 30 days of skiing, we'd all be really, really good and we'd have a ton of fun and we'd bond, right? So everybody says yes. And I'm like, shit, I don't have 30 days of skiing. I can't pay for my own passes.
Yeah.
So I call up this company and it's called Action Ski Tours or something at the time. And it's in the Northeast, right? So they go back and forth to all the Northeast, Hunter Mountain, Killington, all that stuff in the Northeast. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I find out that if you get, well, it was 12, you get the 13th free. And I'm like, well, how many people are on a bus? Oh, well, if you put 36 people on a bus, you fill up the bus and you'll get 3 free things. And then if you do a whole bus, we'll give you gear. And I was like, tell me more. Yep. Right? Gear. Peter Anthony loves gear. How can I get free gear? I would put 3 to 4 buses a weekend together. Yeah. I would hustle up. I'd auction off between the 3 buses 1 set of gear. I'd keep the other sets of gear, right? So that I could have actually gear. I get tons of tickets. I'd give away tickets. So finally I booked 9 of those. By the time I got to the fourth one, the ski tour company called me up, the president of the ski tour company, and said, what are you doing? Who do you work for? How are you doing this?
Yeah.
And I was like, I happen to be the president of my ski club. What ski club? And I tell him the college. He's like, they've never booked anything with us, right?
Yeah.
How did, so I told him the story. And I said, I just love to ski, man. And he says, well, listen, would you like to come in? If you keep booking these buses, could you do it for other colleges? And I said, I could do that. That'd be fun. He said, but why do you love skiing? I said, man, all I want to do is be an instructor. He said, oh, well, we have a 2-week course out in Killington that trains instructors. Do you want to go? He says, if you book me 4 more, I'm like, I'm in, that's my jam, man. And that's how I became a ski instructor.
That's amazing.
Teaching, but in all fairness, I'm not a ski instructor like she is. I taught fat women how to snow plow on the ice of the Northeast. That's all I did. Then put their skis, attach their boots to their bindings. It was still fun. You got the free passes and you got to ski, and I got to ski with all the great skiers. And then I got to practice my giant slalom and my moguls. And that always gave me, just inspired me. But the point of the story is this is how you become a marketer. Because when you are passionate about something, you can put it together. So how did you go from skiing to your marketing agency?
Yeah, it's kind of wild because, like you said, it's kind of like how things snowball, right?
Right.
Is like I've always had a passion for skiing. I started snowboarding in high school, fell in love with that, and I was in Ohio, so I actually was a snowboard instructor, a certified snowboard instructor in Ohio.
Wow.
Yep. And I'll give you the cliff notes because it's a very long story. But eventually I moved out to Utah. And I always wanted to ski patrol. My mom was a ski patroller in the lakes.
Your mom was too? So you're multi-generational?
Yeah, she was back in Ohio.
So you're a legacy.
Yeah.
I love it.
And she has this great picture of her in her like bell-bottom green ski patrol uniform when she's 8 months pregnant with my brother. It's awesome. Like it was hilarious. So it's always been in my blood, and I wanted to be a ski patroller. So I had my degree, I had my business and marketing degree. Did some.
So you have a degree in marketing. So there was an interest before skiing. Oh,
for
cool.
sure. Yeah, I always just like always wanted to, like you're saying, follow my passion, follow my dreams. Applied to be a ski patroller, got my medical certifications to do it, and got hired. And so I did that for 7 years at Park City Canyons. And then now I part-time ski patrol at Utah Olympic Park, which has been a really fun experience working with athletes from all over the world.
That's cool.
So yes, that's what I'm doing with that. So I'm continuing with my skiing and ski patrol background.
So here's the interesting part. When I was skiing, we had Walkmans at the time. Like that's when you took a cassette tape, which you don't know what that is, and you'd put it in this little machine, and it would move through the machine, right? So, and you had 30 minutes down and 30 minutes back, right? So you'd have 2 sets of music, but I would create playlists. And I remember just in the mornings, I would just do a tremendous amount of, that's where you put your headphones on and you're just skiing, but you're in your own space.
Yeah.
And you can think about whatever you want to think about. And I would just think about my life and where I wanted it to go. And then you just, you find your path down the mountain, and I think that I had a tremendous amount of clarity in those moments.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I have found a lot of moments of clarity when I'm skiing, and, deciding to start my own company.
Inspirational clarity. Let's define it a little deeper.
Yeah.
Not just clarity, but you're inspired, and you see all of a sudden, I would see, and you probably see it too, I'd see the way things connect.
When I'm out there skiing, I process a lot out there and figure a lot of things out in my life, and it's very therapeutic. And that is probably honestly where I don't know if I was in chairlift or not, but I decided to start Khione Marketing. And then...
And you're talking to 1 million people all the time, right? And if you're skiing, you have to have some money, right? So you're always talking to people who have companies.
Yep. So it's a great way to network as well. And then because I love helping people, and I realized with the marketing that, AI has become such an important aspect of businesses nowadays.
Huge. Well, big proponents of it.
So I've pivoted my company. So I still have Khione Marketing, khionemarketing.com, but now I have Khione. It's I just did the LLC. It's just Khione. And the website's KhioneAI.com. And I'm focused on business optimization using AI and agent orchestration. So I basically go in and help companies optimize their business. So they have more time with their family and friends and growth and revenue. So I know people think that AI is taking a lot of people's jobs. And yes, there is in certain aspects. But when it comes to especially smaller businesses, utilizing AI actually gives your employees more time to focus on what actually matters to help you build revenue and build your company and grow.
AI is not, it's not the monster people think it is. Just like the car wasn't, the monster, or the internet wasn't the monster. We've had access for a long time, and technology comes in spurts. But it's how you utilize those opportunities and tools that will define your business.
Yes.
The people who embrace AI as using it as a tool, right? If you stink at marketing, you still stink at marketing. You just stink faster, right? But if they can get involved with you and agencies that know how to scale and grow, they can scale and grow faster.
Yeah.
And
so that's why I come in. And I think it's important because AI is intimidating and how to use it. That's where I can come in and help your company. You don't need to understand all the tech and all the things behind the scenes. I just need to come in, understand how you operate, what you're different, if you offer a service, a product, what we need to do you work with vendors, setting up all these agents for you and systems that can alleviate so much wasted time on things we hate doing, especially like invoices. Any entrepreneur hates doing invoicing.
So you're optimizing, you're helping companies optimize the company utilizing AI agents and making the company smoother so that it can get back to doing its core components without stressing out their teams.
Exactly.
God,
so it's actually as an assistant.
You're awesome. That's very cool.
Yeah. And think about like most small and medium-sized businesses, they can't afford a personal assistant. And you can look at it that way as setting up a system like this and setting up AI agents. Basically you can have your own personal assistant. It's unreal.
It's unreal what you can do.
AI can do. Yeah. And so I'm really excited to help companies succeed in this way and show them what we can do. But not only that, I set up the agents for you and how they communicate and what platforms to use. You don't have to make those decisions for yourself.
You shouldn't. Honestly, you shouldn't be most companies should not be making AI decisions through their own AI research. They should find people who can set up the AI, because if you take your eye off the ball, and business is moving so fast today that if you take the 6 months to catch up, then you actually are you're not 6 months behind, you're now 12 months behind, because AI is doubling so fast that if you learn today, if it takes you 6 months to learn what's important today, well, it's already not important 6 months later. So work with the professionals who this is all they do, and they can do it for you instead of you taking your eye off the ball of the service or the products that you actually are great at. And I think that what you're doing is so important.
Yeah. And I want to help people. I want to help people get there. And again, like you said, people look at it as like this monster or scary thing or whatever. And we don't need to do that. I handle all that for you behind the scenes. And I do a free consultation, an hour consultation. So let's chat and figure it out. We can optimize your entire business, or we could just do one aspect at a time, just doing the invoicing optimization. But I'm strongly encouraging people to jump on this boat now, because it is going to help your company.
It's moving whether you're moving there or not.
Exactly.
It's doing it. There's no way. It's interesting, right? It's like the people who had the horses, and they would say, man, you can't do what my horse can do. My horse can get through the snow. That car can't get through the snow. Yeah. My horse can get through puddles. That car can't get through puddles, right? My horse can go up a mountain. That car can't go up a mountain until it could. Yes. Now no one would think about taking a horse, right? You have to embrace the technology, because the technology's here.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you like it or you're scared of it or you don't trust it. It's going to get better and better and better.
Yeah, it's getting to the point it's wild for people not to utilize this. And again, that's why I see such a need for it. And that's why I want to come in and
Oh, you're
and
so
help people
passionate
get
about
there.
it too.
I
I
am.
love
I
it, man.
really I just know in my core this is what I want to do and help companies, because I know it's going to help companies succeed.
And you're doing the overall company, which I really love. You're integrating every part of their company so that they can free up time to focus on their expertises rather than be inundated with tasks.
Yes.
That's what AI was invented for.
It's going to be, it's amazing what it can do. And again, you don't have to understand it all. That's what I do, is I'll figure it out for you.
Yeah.
But another thing too about AI with the marketing, for example, it can only go so far with the marketing output. Like, it definitely still needs that human touch for those things, like posting on social media or your email marketing campaigns. So it's just not there yet with visuals and whatnot. So it's great that I have that background as well, that I can still help
them,
do that aspect of it as well.
Or
you can have your marketing person. But I think an important thing to point out is that AI is there to help and not take over your employees' jobs. You're still going to need your employees to do, but it's just
AI is designed to make good employees more powerful.
That's a good way to put it. Yes.
And here's the interesting fact. Tell me how you feel about this. 96% of businesses will not make it 10 years. 80% of businesses won't make it 5 years. 60% of businesses will go out in the first 2 to 3 years. That's a fact prior to AI.
Yeah.
It will be a fact after AI. Businesses still won't make it. So who are the businesses that make it? The businesses that make it are the businesses that design themselves around processes, right? McDonald's is a process, #1 restaurant in the world. Might not be the best food, but clearly people haven't minded for 70 years, maybe 80 years. You know, McDonald's, it's as crazy as that sounds. McDonald's has been here almost 80 years.
Yeah.
Like, it's an insane long time. And they feed 1% of the world every day. 1% of the world. Like, that's crazy too.
Yeah.
You know, so when you think about it, what do they offer? They offer a process. They didn't destroy the restaurant industry. They enhanced it. You can get McDonald's, but now you also know what the differentiation between great and sufficient, right? So I don't think people should be afraid of AI. I think embracing it is still, and the way you're positioning that, awesome. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
You're going to kill it.
So excited.
Right? And you're going to go in, one of the things that I love about her is that it just loves people, man. She is a people person, people first.
Yeah.
And that love of the human is, to have somebody who really cares about you and your business in there, helping you make those important but subtle transitions. Right?
Yeah. And I'm just so excited to educate people as well.
Yeah. Reach out to her, get that free consultation. It will change the way you see business. It'll change the way you see your business, but it'll also change the possibilities that are available in your life because you're giving people time back.
Exactly. And that's, I think you're talking about the success of people. Big thing why businesses fail. It might not necessarily be that they have a bad product or service. It's that all the stuff you do have to do behind the scenes as a business owner is so hard, and you get burnt out. And so, building AI agents and optimizing your systems and your company with AI can alleviate so much of that burden. And like you said, give back time so you have more time with your family, so you have more time for your activities and you're out skiing. And you're not wasting your time with that busy work that everybody begrudgingly hates doing. AI can do all of that for you. Yeah. And so I can come in and I can set up those systems for you.
AI can clean your house now.
Yeah.
Did you read about that? So in Germany and New York City, they just took out ads asking if you want your house cleaned by robots.
It's wild.
And they'll clean it for free as long as you're cool with the robot having a camera on.
Okay. Because
they're now detailing how so it's not if it'll come. It's here. It's here. So Elon Musk has 2 types of cars that are completely autonomous, right? So there's autonomous driving, right? So they don't need drivers. And they only installed the steering wheel and pedals for people to feel good, not because the car requires them, because they're almost like props. We're in the moment. We're not waiting for the moment. We're not trying to sit here and let me figure it out. Stop being hem and haw from Who Moved My Cheese. Read the book, figure it out. It's gone. That cheese is gone, but there's good news, new cheese.
Yeah.
And
this new cheese is awesome.
It's awesome.
I think it's going to help people revitalize their soul in a way of just giving time back, because running a business, being successful in a business nowadays is extremely difficult. There's so much noise out there. And AI is there to help, and you get your life back and just feel better about things once you get up the systems in place with AI. So yeah, I'm really excited to help. It's going to help so many people.
Oh man. Well, thank you so much. How can people find you again?
So you can reach out to me on my website. It's khioneai.com. So it's KHIONEAI.com.
I love it.
Yes. Or Melinda@khioneai.com if you want to shoot me an email. And I'd love to chat and look forward to helping people and getting their systems optimized with AI.
I am so proud of you and so happy for you. We're going to make sure that she blows up. Utah, like, subscribe, share, tell people about Melinda, tell people about Khione AI. Make sure that you're telling people about the Utah Business Spotlight, because this is where we share it all, baby. We've got some cool people coming up. Man, this is Peter Anthony. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, for crying out loud. I know I'm changing my hair again. Let us all know about it. Tell us how great her hair looks. We are looking forward to meeting you. Rock it out, Utah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.